Nice to see you. People of all ages. It's wonderful. Maybe I'll wait. Oh, we don't have this. Many of you know, and perhaps you are planning to register, so I encourage you to register soon. Our Dzogchen Cycles program, it's third years beginning now, with our May retreat. If you haven't signed up yet, please do. We welcome you all. And there's more, for those of you who are new, there's more information on it on our website. It's a week-long retreat. It's a strong retreat. It's a really powerful retreat. Yeshe Tsogyal, whose name means primordial wisdom, ocean queen, is the embodiment of wisdom in this tradition. She is a quasi-historical figure, and she is the female presence who is most significant for this tradition. Guru Rinpoche, the guru, and the Dakini is Yeshe Tsogyal as the Great Bliss Queen. In this practice, she's not in the form of the Great Bliss Queen. She's Yeshe Tsogyal. And this is a very precious teaching, as most of you may know, which was revealed by our teacher, Alto Rinpoche, after he met her at the Soul Lake, S-O-U-L, Soul Lake of Yeshe Tsogyal in Tibet. So it's a special retreat if it called. Yeah, visionary meeting. And this practice came out of that visionary meeting that he had with her. He has many visionary meetings. He has revealed many, everything that we have become acquainted with of his recent revelations have been amazing teachings and something that we value very, very highly, that have a kind of freshness and originality and power behind them. You can look online. You can, of course, the whole Dzogchen Cycles program is described there, but you can also take as we say, a la carte retreat. So feel free to ask us questions about that afterwards or later. Okay. So now, we're here to relax. We're here to relax into our own naturally awakened state. In other words, there's not really anything to do in the sense of work or effort or stress. You can allow yourself to be supported by your seat, and you can feel the contact with your seat. That contact is an experience of support. Everyone needs support. And our support comes to us straight up from the center of the earth, which is directly beneath you. So we rest in that. And allowing yourself real permission to feel easy and comfortable. And as you orient that way, you may notice that there is some tension in your shoulder, in your neck, in your cheeks, your jawbone. So we're kind to ourselves. We don't boss ourselves around on the meditation seat, but we notice, there's tension. Sometimes giving a little kindly attention to your tension will make that dissolve or soften. We're not trying to make anything happen, but we're paying attention. And attention itself is a powerful catalyst. Situation is different as soon as we pay attention. So let yourself be easy. Let your belly relax. Let it fill up with the energy of your inhalation. Just happens naturally, but sometimes we're so tense we hold our abdominal muscles quite tightly and we don't get that fresh inflow of energy into our bellies when we breathe. So you're just sitting here. Sitting here in what we together create as a sacred and safe place. All your worries, troubles, they're outside the walls of this room. You've left them behind. At least for this space of time, you're free. You're free simply to be. You're a breathing being. Let your attention unite with your breath, feeling your breath, sensing your breath from inside, as it were. Just feeling your breathing. It's easy, it's there. Just breathing in your natural way. And feel all the flowing cascade of sensations, very delicate. You might even feel the flow of air over your top lip. That's rather subtle. But even if you don't feel that, probably feel the gradual expansion of your rib cage, chest. Sometimes emotionally, even as if your heart space is expanding. And the energy flows through your body. It actually flows down to your belly and even all the way to the soles of your feet, though we may not feel that. We focus mainly on what we can feel easily. In-breath. A little bit of a pause. Space in that pause. And we exhale. That's all. Let's be with that for a bit. And we all know by now that the mind likes to run here and there. Again, we don't boss ourselves around on the meditation seat, but we notice, my mind has gone somewhere else completely. Get back. As soon as you awake to that wandering, you're awake and you're here. And you start again. Back to your breath. Again and again and again. This is how we practice equanimity. We get distracted, we just come back. We don't waste time and energy with a story about how we aren't meditating this way or that way. We just come back. That's all. Feeling the flow, feeling the release. Your chest expands. And then there's this moment of complete relaxation, letting go. Breathing teaches us something really important, how to receive. Let the breath come in fully, exuberantly, and how to let go. What it feels like to receive and to let go. We'll just breathe together for a bit. And your tension not too tight, that will be tiring, and also not too loose, and you'll lose clarity. So part of what we're doing is finding our place of balance, evenness, equanimity. Your tension itself, not too tight, not too loose, comfortable, present, clear. Present to the breath sensations. Finding a balance between relaxation and clarity. Your in-breath bringing clarity and relaxing. Not too tight, not too loose. Just right. For you, in your experience. And as you settle, you may have a sense that there's somehow a greater sense of spaciousness for you. Not so hemmed in by worries and concern. A little bit free. Taste liberation. And whatever ease and clarity you have, we put it now into the sound Hong. Hong is a balancing, collecting sound. And it's another way to gather and smooth out the flow of our attention. So on the exhale, we sing Hong, Hong, and you keep your own rhythm, whatever rhythm is right for you. We hung the room and fill it with our presence. And uniting your mind with sound as you sound Hong, Hong, mind, sound, expanding out into the room, all its loveliness. Very nice. So we have a pause. We'll come back at 11:48. There's some snacks.
Dawn Mountain offers traditional Buddhist teachings primarily in the Tibetan tradition in a way that is accessible to contemporary Americans. Having studied and practiced for many years under recognized Tibetan masters, and understanding that these teachings provide a way to realize the natural state of mind that embodies profound wisdom and deep love, Anne Klein and Harvey Aronson wish to share these traditions here in the United States. As a result, they established Dawn Mountain in June 1996, based on the core belief that it is possible to cultivate a better understanding of our deepest nature, which in turn facilitates new levels of mental calm and self-acceptance.
So our inspiration really comes from our love and gratitude to our own teachers. They spent so much time and care with us over many, many years.
Kaizen Rinpoche was extraordinarily compassionate. He had a terrific sense of humor. And just his ability to be present and immediate and just there. Adzon Rinpoche is extraordinarily compassionate and grounded.
And we've had extraordinary experiences with Adzon Rinpoche, whom I met in Tibet in 96. And I've had many hours of just, one-on-one conversation, a person who has tens of thousands of students to attend to. Okay, there's this wealth of cultural wisdom in Tibet. It's encoded in texts, in practices, in rituals, in art, and many people in the West are attracted to it, and yet Westerners are Westerners. We're Westerners. We're not monastics. We may dedicate our lives to practice in our heart of hearts, but we have families, we have jobs, we have all kinds of responsibilities. So how can we communicate and really experience transformation through these practices? For that, some kind of bridging is necessary. We're also a community center, nonprofit community center, which is the hub of our work extending life skills, the life skills of cultivating calm, of cultivating ease in life, of cultivating kindness.
What did you do today that you liked?
Make the glittery thing to show your anger.
And what happened when you shook up the glittery thing?
It made me feel a little bit like I wanted to meditate in peace.
And then the Research Institute is where we look at what we can provide by way of information gained through research for the interested public. So we've mentioned that our own teachings here, which are drawn from work that we've done, our own translation work, our own study, and so forth, some of these will start appearing as pamphlets for practitioners here, and some of them will become books that will be published and will be widely available to the larger public. And I am right now in the process of gathering a team to translate a text from this tradition, which he powerfully feels, and which I also have a very, very strong wish to see translated. And we hope to do more of that. We've seen people telling us how their lives have changed, how their lives are improved, the comfort, the inspiration that they feel coming to Dawn Mountain. We really are inspired to envision a way that Dawn Mountain becomes a stable beacon and place of gathering for people who wish to practice at whatever level.
I trust the teachings. I feel in the place. I feel that I am constantly fed.
And I can feel my breathing better because of the way my legs are positioned.
How long have you been sitting like that?
I learned it when I started coming here.
And it's not only been in the spiritual sense, but also in every aspect of my daily life. I feel that I'm less stressed out. I don't get as angry or as depressed as I used to.
It's good. It teaches me how to like kind of relax and be mindful and help with school and stuff like that whenever I get aggravated.
One of our projects that has come to partial fruition is that we have developed a curriculum, which is posted on our website, that explains the open matrix of what a path, spiritual path, can be supported here at Dawn Mountain.
We've slowly become aware of the power of the media, and it is clear now that there is great interest in both our broadcasts from here, and from time to time we might be able to have broadcasts from Asia with Adzom Rinpoche or his sister Anila. Without students, there are no teachers, and without teachers, there are no students. We all dependently create one another. So we're very, very excited by the energy that is in the community. The community is alive, it is supportive, it is growing, and it really wishes to thrive, and we want to participate in that thriving in every way that we can. But we're really talking about finding a space of shared values. And if individuals share the values that we have in terms of coming to a deep appreciation of our innermost nature, then come and participate. That's the most significant thing that we can do together. Just sharing our participation is lovely and meaningful. And anything above and beyond that, by way of offering service for this community, offering financial, flows naturally. And we expect that that will just be a natural outflow for people because of that shared interest.
Dawn Mountain offers traditional Buddhist teachings primarily in the Tibetan tradition in a way that is accessible to contemporary Americans. Having studied and practiced for many years under recognized Tibetan masters, and understanding that these teachings provide a way to realize the natural state of mind that embodies profound wisdom and deep love, Anne Klein and Harvey Aronson wish to share these traditions here in the United States. As a result, they established Dawn Mountain in June 1996, based on the core belief that it is possible to cultivate a better understanding of our deepest nature, which in turn facilitates new levels of mental calm and self-acceptance.
So our inspiration really comes from our love and gratitude to our own teachers. They spent so much time and care with us over many, many years.
Khetsen Rinpoche was extraordinarily compassionate. He had a terrific sense of humor. And just his ability to be present and immediate and just there. Adzom Rinpoche is extraordinarily compassionate and grounded.
And we've had extraordinary experiences with Adzom Rinpoche, whom I met in Tibet in 96. And I've had many, 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 many hours of just, one-on-one conversation, a person who has tens of thousands. Today's the 7th, right?
Today is the 7th.
It says 4/6. I wonder if that's from yesterday. This is today. So we continue. And when we get to it, Cheryl, would you light the candle with, yeah, something. Okay. Okay, so maybe you noticed that as you went out the room, those of you who left the room, perhaps you talked with people, perhaps you ate, perhaps you felt that you carried with you some kind of stillness or wakefulness into those ordinary activities. Sometimes that happens very naturally. Perhaps also it dissipated, over the course of 10 or 11 minutes. But it's always available. And so now we're back. Do a few more minutes and then close. So once again, you're seated, you're supported from the center of the earth. You allow yourself to be as easy as comes easily. Body, breath, mind, all easy, comfortable. Any sensations of stress you acknowledge with kindness, with equanimity. And then feeling a little settled again. Gently let your attention be with the sensations of breathing. Air coming in, cleansing, healing, clarifying, energizing, however you experience it, is just the way you correctly experience your own experience. Fills your chest, sends energy down to your relaxed belly. And then you let go. Experience letting go. Very important experience. Letting go, letting be. And without any effort on your part at all, really miraculously, another breath comes. It just comes. And you feel and enjoy it. And then you let it go. So we'll sit together like this a few minutes. And let us close with the 4 aspirations. We often begin with those. They are also appropriate as part of our dedication, aspiring that the practice we did just now together, practice that we will do in the future, will in fact bring about these aspirations. We sing Shanti Deva's essential statement of universal love as well. Then the dedication, and then we'll light the candle. May all beings always have happiness and its causes. May all beings always be free of pain and its causes. May all beings always be pain-free and live happily. May no beings ever cling to those near nor spurn those far. For as long as space abides, as long as the world remains, just so long may I be there, resolving all beings' pain. By this good may I swiftly once become a great guru, lead all beings, every one, to reach to that very ground. With all of you in mind, we light this lamp of clarity. May the glow of love, wisdom, shine within us, everyone, till we all rise forth born in one enlightened mandala.
And today, along with all beings throughout space, we dedicate the merit of our practice to Sherry, Shelby, and family, Ron, Cochran, Adam, Petra, Eskimo, Margaret, all beings from 6 realms, Tiffany, Roberts, and cousin with cancer, Veronique, Daphne, Gio, Max, Monica, Timothy, Paul, Tamzine, Steve in the Bardo, John in the Bardo, Grandpa Joe in the Bardo, David in the Bardo, Grammy, Kelly, Dave, Abby, Andy, Robin, Jordan, Betsy, Rhea, Barb, Fatima, Evelyn, Nancy, Anthony, Greg, Paula C., breast cancer, Cheryl, Deer Park and Crosby victims, workers and neighbors, Joyce and Gerald, Hohia, Mary Kay and Abby, Siddharth Suda, Aruna, Palash, Anushri, Vivek, Pihu, Swarna Prabha, Malshri, terminal cancer diagnosis, Apurva, Christian healing, Christians, Yessi, favor, Robert's wisdom, healing, peace, Lori, healing, Austin, Eric, and Isaac, guidance, Lori, Robert, my life's path, bring them back together, Eloise, peace, patience, Howard, healing, Marco, new home, PGC, favor, Matthew and family, peace, love, Julian, may he choose the right path, Andrea and family, peace, wisdom, prosperity, Mary, Scott and family, Jerry and family, Ann and Harvey, Dawn Mountain, Gary, Emily, all broadcasters, Monarch Caterpillars in Bardo, Summer House School, new facility, Greg, Learned, Dave Johnson, Aaron, Adzam Rinpoche, Terry Andrews, Bardo, Diane, Rolf, Safe Travels, Jennifer, Stephen, Vanessa, Louisa, Ozzy, Ruben, Alex, Chelsea, Gio, Jasper, Jennifer, Scott, Angela, Gira Ortiz in the Bardo, Michelle Hunter, Julia Carroll, Max Panzer, Dan Kozort, Bethany Queen, Josh and Diana Cutler, Joanne and Gary, Eba Balafi and family, Barbara's son, Dean in the Bardo, Julie's father in the Bardo, Alice Wallet in the Bardo, Marina, Geronimo and family, Claudia, Maria, Louisa, Sophia, Tara, Steph, AY, Randy, Mary Scott, Jerry, Torsi, Lee, Camachos, Mike, Darren, Julie, Mark, Colleen, Sharon, Tuku, Jigme, and Sangha.
And sending from our hearts our blessings, good wishes, light to all those and all everyone, everywhere, to the boundless space of beings. Thank you, everyone. It's good to see you, to be with you. Feel free to take this practice home with you. Every day. You won't use it up.
We are continuing our classes on first and third Tuesdays. The next class will be on the third Tuesday of April.
Which is not this Tuesday, but a week from this Tuesday.
We'll be on Wisdom, 7 p.m. here. Have a wonderful Sunday. Stay dry.
Thank you. What? Yes, we take them back to that. Anyone who has a minute or two to help us restore the room a bit, we